Hello, my friends. Thank you for coming and watching this social studies talk. Now, it's part 2 of the different groups of people that worked on our Transcontinental Railroad. The first group of people we talked about were the Chinese railroad workers. And if you see here, I have our globe showing where America is in our great state of California, where the Transcontinental Railroad went from the middle of the United States to the west coast. Now, China, I'm going to rotate our globe. This orange country that you see here, that was mainland China that you colored in your worksheet. This huge space, that's where many Chinese were able to go and by ship probably went all the way across the Pacific Ocean to San Francisco to join our American workers to build the railroad towards the east. Now, we're going to look at the Irish from Ireland, and they are all the way here. Let's see. Now, this is going to be a little tough. We've got this pink country there right next to the United Kingdom. That is Ireland. And many Irish workers came from Ireland to Omaha, Nebraska. That's this part. So the Chinese came via sea and came to California. The Irish came and they traveled to this side, and they both started to work and build until they met in the middle. The Irish first came to the United States to find a better job and a better life. Ireland loves their crop of potatoes. They are so proud of potatoes and how yummy they are and all they could do with potatoes in their food. But during that time, Ireland had a very hard potato crop. Many people were starving and were hungry. So when workers in Ireland heard, oh, they are building a transcontinental railroad in America and they're paying people to do a good job, a lot of them decided to travel for a new life. Many families around the world also look to America to come and start new lives that will be better for their families, even to this day. So in our book, let's go ahead and find that page where we see our two groups of people, Chinese workers and Irish workers. So if you are from Ireland, we say you are Irish. I'll put this aside for now. And just to get you a close-up, our Chinese workers started here in the Sacramento, San Francisco area, and they started building east. Our Irish workers started on this side and started building west. Two groups of people, very different from each other, worked together to complete an awesome project. So in your Shobi, my dear friends, you have a close-up map of the country of Ireland, and their capital is Dublin, just like China's capital was Beijing. Ireland's capital is Dublin. And does anyone remember the capital of our United States of America? Washington, D.C. Yes. So, while this video is going, please feel free to look at your map and color it in whichever color you'd like. You can look up an Irish flag. They have 3 colors that are very different from the ones we have on ours. And you notice on this map, it's surrounded by these little waves here because Ireland was surrounded by water. Ireland was surrounded by water, where mainland China was surrounded by other countries. When the men of Ireland came to work, a lot of them were hungry. We talked about their potato crop. And also, America was going through a war to free the slaves and also to be equal and fair to everybody that lived in America. They paid Irish workers $35 a month. And they also allowed them to sleep somewhere safe for free. So they did not need to pay to stay in a hotel room, for example, or to borrow a room while they were traveling. They were paid $35 and they could stay in a home for free. For a lot of the Irish people, it was the most money they ever made. So many Irish were so happy to come to America and have a job. This is just another example of how many different types of people, even if they're working in hard conditions or where things are difficult, they were able to complete something together, something that made America great. And so, please enjoy this map of Ireland as you listen to our talk. Thank you, my dear friends. The Irish and the Chinese workers, big groups of people that helped our country finish the railroad. Enjoy!